Welcome, Slayers and Fillayers, to a new episode of Minecraft. I'm just walking through this new place that we just created last episode. You'll notice there's a creeper that kind of came by just before I started. Blew a hole right here. I don't have enough jungle wood to replace it, so we're just going to have to leave it there while we do the stuff during this episode. You might also be able to hear my throat's a little rough today, but we're going to work with it. It's not anything I haven't dealt with before. I'm gonna climb all the way up this tree because I expanded a little bit more here. There were two treetops that I went ahead and opened up. One of them's a little bit higher than the other, but I still put the fence gates, the wood, the slabs, all of that good stuff. And I also created a little map wall here. I don't like the way it looks right now, and I'm probably gonna change it sometime in the future, but like I said, I'm out of jungle wood, so I'm not going to worry about this right now. We're just going to touch on this a little bit later. We're also going to work on a better viewing platform. Right now, down here is too low. Up here is too high. Well, no, this might be the right height. It's just the way it looks isn't too great, so I'm going to come back to this later and make that look better. I was just trying to experiment on some stuff while I was behind the scenes. I did quite a bit of mining back at our base. I found an extra portion of mine shaft that I was able to clear out. I got a new name tag due to that. I also found two spawners. I found a zombie spawner and a cave spider spawner. Didn't destroy the cave spider spawner, and it was really rough killing all of those spiders, but I managed to get through it all. And now I've actually mined out a whole bunch of resources that we can use today in order to make some automation farms. Let's see what we need here. I don't really know how much stuff I'm going to need total. I'll get some pistons. I need some observer blocks, I'm thinking. But for observer blocks, I need quartz. So let's head over into the nether and mine some of that stuff out. Oh. What's going on, big guy? You can get on this one block. Come on, you're really close. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. I should probably get some armor and come back. Man, I gotta tell you, it is quite a long walk back home. So we're looking at automation farms, and I'm thinking, what are the farms that I'm really gonna need to continually produce resources? I know I already have some ideas for a sugarcane and cactus farm, and that's what I'm probably going to build first. The issue with cactus is that I don't actually have any cactus. The issue with the sugarcane... Actually, there is no issue with the sugarcane. I can start making those right away. I just need more quartz. Let me get this armor on. All right. Now I'm suited up. Alrighty, I think that's probably a good amount. I think I only need one piece of quartz for every single block that I make, so I'm gonna head back and we'll get to building. How do I get back again? So now the next question is, where should I actually start building these farms? Because I will need a lot of space in order to create them. I'm hearing a zombie. I don't know where this guy's coming from though. It sounds like he's really close. I don't know where the heck he is. What was I saying? So I'm not sure where I should actually start building these farms. I might put them all in different spots. I might put them just all in the same area so that I can get all my resources in one spot. But I'm not sure if I want to actually dig a spot out of a cave or if I want to just build something up out in the world. I know if I want to build something up, it'll take time gathering resources and placing the blocks. If I'm in a cave, it'll be a little bit easier because I won't have to worry about placing the blocks. I'll just have to worry about mining them out. I'll experiment and we'll see what happens. I seem to have made the grave error in not actually obtaining any cobblestone. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back to my mining base, grab that stuff again. Ugh. Okay. Let me figure out everything that I'm actually going to need before I start going somewhere. You know, I'm building everything up and up and up, and I haven't even gotten to the end. Haven't found elytra. It'd be so much better for my health if I could just fly. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do sometime soon. Head to the end and start exploring some end cities. Poor guy. He never even had a chance. Alright guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never actually really gotten far enough into the game where I've actually made it to the end and killed the Ender Dragon on my own. I think maybe I've done it on a multiplayer server once, but I've never actually killed enough Endermen. I haven't actually done that whole process. So I guess these videos are going to be the first time any of this stuff is actually going to happen. But of course, you got to start simple. You got to start small. You got to start with some simple farms to get you the resources that you need. Now, how do I make an observer block? 2 redstone. Easy. How many of these can I make? Minecart with hopper. Okay, that's easy. Alright, so now I've got some minecarts with hoppers. Alright guys, so here's what I'm thinking. For the sugarcane and the cactus farms, I'm just going to have several different spots where there's going to be an observer block, and then once the sugarcane or the cactus grows to 3 blocks height, it'll turn on some pistons that'll push the second layer. So you got sugarcane on the bottom, and then it grows, and then it grows another time, and I've got the observer block right here, and I've got the piston right here. So once the sugarcane grows up to this height, the observer block detects it, piston pushes these 2, and then they drop to the ground. They get picked up by the hopper minecarts and taken away. So I'm thinking probably a good spot would be somewhere in this forested area. If I can cut down some of these trees and make it a little bit more of a plains biome than a forest biome, I'll have a good little clearing where I can get some sugarcane. This looks like a good spot, something modest. Let me see if I can find a larger plot of land. This would be a perfect area right here. So I'm going to clear out all these trees and then we'll get to work. All right, let's see what space we've got. I just want to start out with something modest and then hopefully grow it into something bigger later. So, realized I didn't have a shovel, so let's make a crafting table first. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have brought a bed. Alright guys, so what it looks like is we're going to have a large building in this area, and probably it'll extend somewhere down here, which is where the actual chests will be so that I can get the resources. And then you do something like this. Boom, easy. And it grows. Done. Alright guys, we are experimenting this in real time. Yeah. So if this one grows up, then this one, then they all get pushed. I'm going to need a lot of pistons. So the redstone comes in from here. There are repeaters that go in both directions. The water goes here, and we'll put some there and here, and also do that. Oh, that's not the block I wanted. There we go. So now, if this grows normally, yeah, all right. It looks like I will only be able to fit 2 rows here, so it's not going to be as efficient as I would like. But if I do AFK here for a long period of time, it will be automatic farming, so I won't have to worry about... See, look at that. That grew automatically. Don't have to worry about anything. All right, guys, hidden behind me, I have the creation that should be able to automatically cut down all this sugar cane. I don't want to show you guys yet, so I'm making sure it's behind me so you guys won't be able to see any of what's going on. You already saw it, didn't you? Well, in that case, let's go ahead and take a look. So we've got these automatic pistons connected to the observer block like what I was talking about. And I guess I'll try and give you guys a good example of how everything's going to run right here. There is a minecart track running here. This is kind of like the open design. I haven't put any sugarcane down, so it looks a little confusing. I have redstone signals set to this one powered rail, and then there's also another powered rail over here that has the same redstone signal connected to it. So if I have a fabulous dirt block right here, and I've got, let me get some sugar cane, and I get some sugar cane. So that's one. Oh yeah, it needs some water, doesn't it? So I'm gonna do this. Put my bucket of water right here. And now, oh no, what just happened? All right, minor technical difficulties. Got that situation solved and under control. So I've got the sugar cane here. And then it'll grow up to a second block, and then once it grows to the third block size, this observer block will turn on all of these pistons, and it will send a pulse to... Well, I guess this guy's fallen off the tracks, hasn't he? There we go. All right, so this should be good. I want to see if I can get kind of far away so I can show you guys what happens. So I'm going to hit this, all the pistons are going to move, and then this minecart's going to travel. And then, boom. And so this minecart will go through and collect all of the sugarcane that is that's fallen onto the dirt. Now the water blocks will all be on this side, and they'll lead to this hopper. You'll notice I had a whole bunch of hoppers going behind, and that's because if any sugarcane falls into the water, I'll just have it scoot over to this hopper right here, and it'll get taken away over into this chest. All right, and now it's set up and ready to go. There are a few more things that I need to do to really finish this up, like actually put it into a building. I don't have any building designs yet, and I don't want to just put a huge box around it, so I'll just leave it to the open air until I actually find a good design that'll work. I'm also going to want to put some blocks on top of these pistons, because if the sugarcane does get tall enough and the piston pushes it, I don't want the sugarcane falling on top of the piston itself, because that will be resources lost. But for right now, this is the old automatic piston farm that I have right here. I can just set everything up, just stand over here AFK, and just wait as everything gets funneled into this single chest right here. Right here. There it is. So this is a cow update. I have been treating these cows well. I've been giving them some wheat. I've been letting them grow up in population. Slowly but surely, we're making a little way for ourselves here. It's a very modest little farm, but just like the sugarcane farm, one day I'm gonna actually have some sort of idea to automate. I don't know what it'll be, but hopefully I'll be able to come up with something soon. Hey, it's Thanksgiving Eve, so I just want to give a thanks to all of you guys who are watching, even though you're probably making some Thanksgiving preparations. Or if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I mean, still thanks for watching anyway. I hope you guys are liking what we're doing so far with this whole place. Go ahead and leave a comment, talk about what you're thankful for. I'll tell you what, it's a little bit of a short episode today, but with the festive week, I decided I might as well cut it a little short. I'm going to grab just one name tag. I got a few more name suggestions, but I don't yet have enough animals to name all of them. So I'm going to name just one of them. We had a special request to get Schmear as a name. So we're going to head down and... bam! Schmear the cat. So we got Jot and Schmear down here. Jot and Schmear. What a name. What a pair of names. I accidentally, as I was mining, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I think both of them, both Jot and Schmear, were they were not sitting. So I was just hanging out in the mines, fighting some zombies and some skeletons, and I turn around and both my dog and my cat are right behind me as I'm like facing death in the face. I'm like, no, guys, get back over here. I did find, I found a zombie spawner, a cave spider spawner, and recently a skeleton spawner. So I'm going to see if I can set up some farms with those spawners, but I'll do that sometime in the future, of course. For now, I'll plant this tree. I'm going to wish you all a great farewell, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.